What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a fall recipe. This recipe has ingredients that are all in season, and so I'm going to be sharing with you how you can use the ingredients that are in season to make a beautiful recipe. So the recipe that we're going to be making first is a fall harvest bowl. You need a large bowl. Now if you want to make a half serving of this, you can get a smaller bowl, but I want to make a full serving of this. The ingredients in this recipe is going to be quinoa. And so what I did with the quinoa, I just cooked the quinoa in just some salt and pepper, and that's how I season it. I used my rice cooker to cook my quinoa. And then you're also going to need some roasted sweet potato. The way I roasted my sweet potato, I roasted it on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I added salt, pepper, paprika, and cinnamon for flavor. And then I have some dried cranberries, some pumpkin seeds, red onion, a 1 chopped up Honeycrisp apple, and this is 1 sweet potato chopped up, so it's about 1.5 cups of sweet potato. And then spinach is going to be my green. Now, if you don't like spinach, you can use kale. You can use another vegetable that's in season, like collard greens. And then you get to choose whatever dressing. You can do a tahini with some lemon. And the way you make tahini dressing is you just add a tablespoon of tahini, add some water to loosen it up, and add a little bit of lemon. But I'm just going to be having a balsamic vinaigrette dressing that I made. Alright, so the way you layer the salad is, I'm going to start with my greens first. And if you want to break your greens down, you can massage your greens to make them, you know, be broken down a lot better. I don't cook my spinach because, you know, when you cook spinach, you kind of end up with less than you want. And so I'm not going to cook my spinach. I'm just going to have my spinach at the bottom. So that's how much spinach I put in there. Maybe 1.5 cups of spinach is what you want on the bottom. And then you want to add your grain. The grain I'm going to be using is quinoa, because quinoa has lots of nutrients in it. And so I like to use quinoa in a lot of my bowls and a lot of my salads because it adds more nutrients. It also has protein. So it's a complete protein. And so when you're using quinoa, you're actually using a complete protein. And a complete protein means that it has all the essential amino acids and a regular protein, like from an animal protein. So you get all of this. This is a plant-based protein that you can use. The only thing about quinoa, it is higher in calories compared to brown rice. So just if you're watching your calories, then you know you want to do less than I did. So I probably got about 1 cup of quinoa on top. And then you want to layer it. You can add on some sweet potatoes. And this is enough for 3 people. This meal is enough for 3 people. And then you want to get your, you see my sweet potatoes? You can like sprinkle it around. Like you don't have to like layer it, okay? I'm going to sprinkle mine around. Because you're going to mix it all up anyway. So why not sprinkle it around to give it. Alright, so that's that. Now I'm going to add my apples. And I love Honeycrisp apples, and the reason is because they just have a lot of flavor. Like they're sweeter compared to other apples, and so I usually buy those versus other apples. They are a lot more expensive than some other apples that are on the market, like your So Delicious, your green apple, but they're worth the price. And they are super big, so they yield a lot. Alright, I'm going to add in my onion. This is just some diced red onion that I added to the top. Now I'm going to sprinkle some cranberries. Cranberries are in season right now. I love cranberries. I love them fresh versus dried over, you know, if I had to pick, I'd rather have them fresh versus dried. But dried is another way to still get the benefits of cranberries so far. And now I'm going to add on some pumpkin seeds. And there you go. A simple fall harvest meal that you can have. All of these ingredients, like I said, are in season. These are in season. Sweet potatoes are in season. Spinach is in season. Cranberries are in season, and apples are in season. The way that you want to eat as much as possible is you want to try to eat as much seasonal vegetables and fruits, is because the foods that are growing in season right now are what our body need right now. And so if you're eating, let's say strawberries are not in season right now. So your body's going to get more of a benefit from the strawberries in the summertime. Now, there's nothing wrong with eating strawberries in the fall season, but they're in their peak season in the summertime. So also keep that in mind. And it's also cheaper to shop if you're shopping seasonally versus shopping out of season vegetables and fruits. And it's because the demand for those vegetables and fruits, and the way that they get to be grown at a cheaper way because they're in season. So no one's demanding oranges in the fall season. They're demanding pumpkins. They're demanding sweet potatoes, because that's what a lot of people are consuming. We're making our sweet potato pie. We're making our pumpkin pie or whatever. So the demand is a lot higher for these because they're in season right now. And you're going to see your pumpkin spice stuff. Different places are going to be selling all kind of seasonal stuff. So if you're eating in season, you're also going to buy things that are cheaper. Sweet potatoes are really not expensive anyway, and they yield a lot. So whether you buy them in the summertime or you buy them in the seasonal time like fall and winter, you're going to still yield a lot when it comes to potatoes, okay? So that's my bowl, and then you'll just add your dressing on top. Boom, it's good to go. This is something that will prep easily. Only thing is, with your apples, keep in mind, what I do with my apples to keep them from turning is that I put the lemon juice or some lime juice on them, shake it up, and then I add it to my salad, and then it's really good the whole time. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Yes, it's going to add a little citrus to your salad, but it doesn't bother me. So that's one way to keep that the apples from turning brown, okay? All right, so that's one of the recipes that I wanted to share with you. I also wanted to share with you something that you can do every single day to help boost your immune system. And so it's going to be an apple and turmeric shot. So I'm going to move all this stuff out the way. And we're going to finish up this video with this apple and turmeric shot. My little thing right here is the Nama machine, and so my camera is beeping at me, so I hope you guys are able to see all of this. If not, of course, I'm going to finish it up. But this is something that I give my husband. We take, you know, my kids take it. It's something to help boost your immune system. I know I talked about oranges not being in season, but they're really excellent for vitamin C. And so whenever you're not feeling good, or if you want to just boost your immune system to prevent you from developing any kind of viruses during this weather, you want to do this, okay? All right, so you need 2 oranges, and I already washed my oranges, and you need 2 inches of turmeric, okay? You do not have to peel your turmeric, and then you want to have a juicer, okay? All right, hold on one second. Because I almost forgot about my stuff I need. All right, this juicer is called a Nama, and yeah, you can find them online on nama.com, I'm pretty sure. So what you want to do is peel your orange. Your orange does not have to be you don't have to take off the membrane unless you want to. A knife. All right. So let's see. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna peel this orange, and I'm gonna put both of these oranges into this juicer. Okay. And all you need is a little shot every day. Like, you don't need to drink all of this in one setting. You just need a little shot every day. Maybe about 2 ounces. All right, so I'm gonna turn this on. And I'm gonna do my turmeric first. And then my orange, I'm just gonna cut it in a few pieces so I won't have to put it in there whole. See, it comes out that way. Alright, you see you guys? And it's so quiet. I love the juicer because it's so quiet compared to my blender. My blender makes a lot of noise, but the juicer is so quiet that I can do it early in the morning. It doesn't really bother anybody. I probably make more noise than the juicer early in the morning. But as you can see, that's how much you'll get from 2 oranges. It's kind of pathetic sometimes, looking at stuff like that. Alright. So, this turmeric and orange shot is something that you can take if you don't feel good, say you're under the weather. Is a natural vitamin because you're getting all of your stuff from the source, the oranges, the turmeric. You know, turmeric is not just good for just helping you with your immunity. It's good for inflammation, and it has a lot of healing properties. And so if you can get some turmeric and some orange into your system every single day, this is an easy recipe that you can put together, and this is something that is inexpensive. Turmeric is not really that expensive. You can buy it by the volume, by the bulk or whatever, but you don't really need a lot of it. It weighs hardly anything, and I think it's very helpful. And right now, during the season of the coronavirus, the flu season, drinking some of this at least once a day is going to be beneficial for your immune system. Alright, so you guys, I showed you 2 recipes today. One was a fall recipe that you can make using vegetables and fruits that are in season right now, and then I shared with you a way to boost your immune system. Alright, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like this video. If you got any value out of this video and you feel like you should share it with someone else, share it on your social media, share it with someone you love. Alright, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.